What up, Wheatfield? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Wheatfield. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears of Wheat Roll Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Ooh, I left my tea. Give me 2 seconds so I can go get it. Y'all don't click off, don't go away. I just need to grab my cup, Ashe, because we still sipping on our tea as we are healing the body. We are listening to some all 7 chakras, crystal sinking bowls, deep opening and balancing. We still are working on the mantra, the principle of faith in this day. Take a sip and offer it up to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega. Ashe, thank you again for joining us. This is going to be a quick little message. I'm not for sure how quick, but I feel like I'm being called to bring a message. I received a download about somebody that is called to do a particular thing. I feel like opportunity is knocking. I feel like you've been through, I'm feeling dark night. I'm feeling somebody who is coming out into the light and maybe just trying to understand the situation that they've gone through and how it has prepared you for the next level and what you are going to do, what you're being called to do. I feel light worker energy, somebody that's in a chosen group, and I hear chosen because you've chosen me. Like, not me particularly, even though I pray that you do choose me, that I'm like your favorite channel messenger. But I feel like that because you chose the Most High God has also chosen thee. Again, I feel like somebody that's coming out of this energy. I actually felt it in reverse, like having unlocked yourself. I feel, look, Page of Cups, beginning to love on you, or to, I feel your cup being made new. Something of that sort. I'm being called to the light worker deck, so we're going to get that. See, coming out of this 3 of Swords energy, I feel healing. Yes, see, healing. Ace of Cups, your cup being made new. Anything else in here, beloved? No, thank you. But that's what I'm feeling. Somebody has gone through something tough. I'm feeling an energy of enlightenment that's sitting here too. I'm just going to give it a couple of flips and see what comes out from an energy standpoint. Definitely am seeing the Work Your Light deck, and I'm going to pull from that and see what comes out. And we'll just get the message that the Alpha and Omega wants us to bring. We see speaking in the spirit, learning something, discovery about self. You may have been praying for a revelation. You may have gone on a spiritual journey, or a feeling journeying through a dark night, through something tough, and you're coming out of it. You could be just arriving somewhere, or you feel like I'm hearing home, arriving home. And I'm hearing home is where the heart is. So maybe your home could be in a new place, beloved. Not necessarily where you were born and raised, but wherever you have just come into, you coming into a space that feels like home, that is your true home, I feel. You may have lived in this place in a past lifetime. It may feel very familiar to you. You may have been called to go there, and it was something tough that you went through to push you in that direction. Yeah, like I said, something has ended. Something has definitely ended. And you have learned something from it. I see the star seed. Here it is. I'm like, where is it? Work Your Light. You want the book cards? So we may flip a couple cards. We may get the book. We're going to see how the Most High God. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing this message. Protect me as we do so. Remove any negative energies from this space. Pull me into the holiest of holies, into your inner sanctuary, into your inner temple, where we may serve you, protect and sealing out anything that will come against your message, against me, your deliverer, against your wheat, the person that is designed to receive. Magnetize them to this space, beloved, so that they may receive your word in your message. Let it be fruitful and edifying unto them, so that they may perform the work that you have decreed for them. For they are victorious in this day. Let them know and recognize that. Let it be done. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it is, so mote it is, so mote it is. Ashe. Answer the call. Somebody is being called somewhere, to go somewhere, to do a thing. Something is calling you. What is your soul calling you to do, beloved? I got on one of them little shirts that's supposed to like keep you tucked and tight, and it keep rolling and doing the thing. So we have to fix that and get it right. Let's see. It says your guidance is divinely guided. You are being called to answer the call of your soul. It may be scary. It may not make sense, but we need to have faith, beloved. It may be scary and it may not make sense. But if you trust your soul's yearning, if you trust your soul's yearnings, you will live a life beyond what your mind could possibly imagine. Answering your soul's calling is not a one-time thing, rather a lifelong dance. Deep down, you already know what you long for, what your soul yearns for. Whatever you are called to do, that is your calling. Don't overthink it. Don't wait for permission. Just say yes. Most people are waiting for a step-by-step plan before they take the first steps. But I feel the Spirit is asking you to step out on faith. I feel like that you are already on your way, that you are on your journey, or something has just ended that is pushing you towards this quest. And the path that you will take you to the place that you will consider home. It may not be the home that you grew up in, your hometown, and none of that, but it's the place where you belong, where your soul tribe is. I feel like they're waiting for you to support you in doing what the Most High God has placed on you to do. It says, but intuition doesn't work like that. You don't get a step-by-step plan. It takes faith and courage to answer the call of your soul, and that's why most people don't do it. But you are not most people. You are in exactly the right place to answer your calling now. You don't need to know the whole plan. You don't even know to where you want that part. You don't even need to know where it's leading you. You just need to take the next step. No one has ever had the complete, perfect plan. There's no end destination. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and you do not need permission from anyone else. Sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Work your light inquiry. What is your soul calling you to do? And I'm really picking up on two parts. The part that says there's no right or wrong way to do it, and you do not need permission from anyone else. You don't. When the Most High God has hired you, who gonna fire you? That's just it. And then it says sometimes the more resistance we have around answering a soul calling, the more important it is to our soul's growth. So have you gone through something so dark and so tough that's keeping you from doing what it is that your soul is calling you to do? Is it people? I feel a situation, something that's either that broke your heart, that caused a lot of heartache, something that you had to heal from, something that was dark, something that was tough, something that really showed you the stuff that you are made of, to let you know that you could take the first step to move into your next phase of your journey and to follow that pathway. I feel that cut being made new, that it's going to start from a page, some sort of something to pour into you, but it's going to end up in an overflow. You're going to be overflowing. But I feel again the faith is what's big, to continue to take the steps, step by step, a little bit, day by day. Don't give up. Don't stop. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. To have faith and to have courage. Thank you again to the Most High God. I see warrior woman. Somebody that got to pull that sword out. Put their sword out. Have you answered your deepest calling? That's what this is about. Answering your deepest calling. Again, answer the call. We just read this out of the book. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know who the Most High God called me to speak to. I accept it for self. Continue to take the steps on a daily, but this ain't about me, this is about you. Somebody is being called to do a thing. You being placed on a journey to go somewhere, and you traveling home. It ain't the home that you've always known, but it is home for you. And when you get there, there's going to be a work for you to do. Take the steps. Don't get discouraged. Don't get dismayed. Continue along the pathway that you've been shown, because that is your way. Answer the call. I'm feeling somebody need to come out of the cave. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? There's something or someone that has triggered you to take a deeper, closer look at you, so that you can discover what it is that you are meant and designed to do. What are you meant to do? What are you designed to do? This situation that has just ended, honor it. Honor it, because it is showing you something about you, putting you on the right pathway, placing your foot on that first step, maybe making you dig into faith and go the way that you're supposed to go. And that's what tower moments do. They put you in the right way, moving you, knocking you onto your beaten path. Because you may have strayed, you may have gotten complacent, you may be in the wrong place, beloved, and the Most High needed to move you. It says seeding the light, laying foundations. This is a divine plan. I feel like you may have been in the wrong way, or maybe stayed too long over. I hear overstayed your stay. Like you were somewhere and it was time for you to move, and you may not have been ready to move. I feel like there was something happened, something that came that hurt you, that made you, it forced you to do what you needed to do so that you could develop into you, to take the next steps on the plan, so that you could. There's a plan for you. There's a plan for your life, a divine plan. And I feel like you had got what you needed out of the place where you were at, and it was dead. I hear and see necrosis. I see death. I see gangrene, like almost something that had to be chopped off, because if you didn't release it, it was really going to hurt the core of you. And before you got to a point where you could no longer heal, no longer regenerate, the spirit had to move you, Ashe. It had to shock you into motion. Anytime something is sitting still, there has to be some sort of force that puts it in motion. And that comes with the emotion, energy in motion. So whatever shocked you, it caused an ending. An ending came to shock you, to put you in motion so that you could go the way that you were supposed to go. Anything else in here, beloved? No. It says a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You are here on a double mission. You could be a Palladian starseed. That could be, your starseed origin. But again, I feel like you're somebody that has a mission, has a calling, and something triggered you to get you to move, to show you, to put you in motion, to change your course, to change your direction. I feel like somebody being knocked into on a whole different pathway. My little bottle just not working. What else can we get? Nothing? We don't need it? I can smell it a little bit. The hidden truth. I heard the words relationship gone wrong. Somebody was in a relationship that went south, that ended recently. It has caused you to move away from a person, go in a different trajectory. It has changed your pathway. I feel like you're moving away from somewhere, going on a quest, or either you just got to a new place or you are on your way. This person says, I do love you. Will you ever make things right? I'm feeling no, like maybe that's a question that you have for this person. It says, I don't want to know. So it's something that one of you are wanting to communicate, or this person may not even want to know the truth. I don't know what comes next. Yeah, somebody doesn't know what comes next. They don't know the next step. Me and this shirt finna have a fight. They don't know. They don't want to know. Whatever is the true issue behind this breaking up, the breaking down of the situation, whatever is triggering you, whatever they don't want to know the real. They don't want to know. Some people are able to look into the mirror and see self and say, I want to know what's going on. I want to know about self. I want to know, what do I do differently? How do I grow? How do I evolve? Some people just don't want to know. Some people don't want to know what they did. They don't want to know the error of their ways. They don't want to know. They don't want to deal with it. They just don't want to know. Somebody else is saying that I do love you. This person may have love for you. They may. But that doesn't mean that they're good for you, right? It could be a false flame situation or a karmic type of relationship that was designed to show you something, again, so that you could get something out of it to grow you and then release it. Again, I feel like it got to the point where it was very toxic, like gangrene, again, necrosis, like it was like a something that almost like septic. If you did not move, it will really have a detrimental effect on you, on your heart space. And like, I feel like, it was something that was really, really bad. I don't know what comes next. Somebody doesn't know what comes next. They have to have faith in terms of moving and taking the next step. You don't need to know all the steps. Just continue to have faith and take the next step. And then each step will be revealed onto you when it's time for you to move. I compare others to you. This person may be comparing others to you, or you may be comparing others to that person. You may be, looking for the same person in another person. I can't be with you. Yeah, and because you can't be with them or they can't be with you, you are looking for the same person in another person. But I feel like you're being called to release, to pay honor to the situation and let it go. Take the lesson and see how has it grown you? What did it teach you? Somebody doesn't want to know something. I need security. I'm feeling somebody that has some insecurities. You know, I still have feelings for you and I'm not over you. This could be you. This could be the other person that may not be over you. That may, yeah, we don't share the same values. Again, something happened in terms of why this relationship broke up. Values are huge, whether it's spiritual, whether it's financial, whether it's moral, ethical, something like that, that it did not mesh. It did not come together. It could have been, you know, values on family and how you grow, all kinds of things. But somebody doesn't want somebody to go. They don't want to let you go. They are holding on to you energetically, or you are still holding on to them energetically, not seeing how to move forward. A feeling of insecurity, still having those loving emotions, with your love goes with you. You don't give up on the fact that you love somebody. You love them, then you love them. If you stop loving them, then you never really loved them. It could have been lust. It could have been just a chemistry or a sexual type of situation, but not necessarily true real love. Because when you love somebody, you love them. You ain't got to be with them to love them. Because just because I love you don't mean that I like you. Don't mean that we get along. Don't mean that we mesh, that we have a meaning of the mind. I can go on about my way and love you anyway, Ashe. But somebody is definitely comparing others to you, or you're comparing others to them. And even though you know that you can't be with them, you can't be with this person, but you compare others to them. You still have those loving emotions, that loving sentiment. And I feel like this person, either you, beloved, are experiencing some insecurity. And that's something that I feel like you need to did. Somebody feel like you let them down. You let me down. Either you let somebody down, or somebody in this situation feels like they have been let down. They don't want to know how they let you down. That's how what I'm picking up. This person that doesn't want to know, this person that doesn't want to know, because I feel two energies here. One energy still has love, and they are moving forward. They are being triggered to take steps and move forward, even though they feel a little insecure, even though they still have some attachment, a cord attached to this relationship. And they are comparing others to this past person. Even though they can't be with this person, I feel like it's almost looking for the same energy or the same person in another energy. The person that you have left, you feel like they let you down, but they don't want to know how they let you down. They don't want to deal with the emotion of the whatever was the breakdown, whatever values you guys didn't share, whatever the core issue was that caused the demise and the ending to this relationship. They don't want to know. Almost like they don't. Yeah, they're giving off the sentiment that they don't even care, like they don't want to know. But I feel like the Most High God has moved you away from this relationship because you got what you needed out of it. Maybe it was a lesson in insecurity, the fact that you need security. Instead of realizing that you are secure. You are secure because you are whole, you are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. And when you realize that there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing, that you have everything, you will pour into yourself, Page of Cups energy. You continue to do that, and then before you know it, you will be in overflow mode. It says, I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. It says, we create habits and problems to fulfill a need. This is a habit and a problem for somebody It says when we can find a positive way to fulfill the need, we can release the problem. Somebody is needing to, I can't tell you what fuck shit to do, but you gotta let it sit in your spirit and discern it for you. But I feel like if you are a person that knows that you are holding on to the energy of someone else, where you don't share the same values, the relationship has broken down, it is over with, it is complete, it is something that was toxic, something that had to be cut away from you. Again, I'm feeling gangrene, that it would affect you, the core heart of you. It's something that triggered you to move you in the right direction. It is learning the lesson of how to fulfill the need of security within self, so that you are no longer comparing other people, new people that you may meet, to this old energy, especially something that wasn't really good for you. It says, with affirmations, I claim my inner power. Claiming your inner power. No matter what I choose to believe or say, the universe always says yes to me. Therefore, I choose only positive thoughts and words, releasing the negativity. Every time I meditate or do a visualization for healing, I am connected with like-minded people. Like-minded people. I am one with everyone on the planet. It's something with that. Like-minded people. I don't feel like you and this person were like-minded individuals, that you didn't share the same values, and it's something that was mirroring you to you. Maybe you were settling for a situation that you should not have been in, because it met some sort of need in terms of providing you with a sense of security. And if that be the case, then you are getting security from something that's low vibrational. It had to mirror that thing to you so that you could heal it, that you could cut away the bad, and then, nourish you. My day begins and ends with self-love and appreciation. Self-love and appreciation. I wake up in the morning loving myself, praising myself, and telling myself I love being me. And it says, I accept all of myself. All of those, both of those attributes lean into self-security, being secure within yourself. The work I do on myself is not a goal. It is a process, a lifetime process. I choose to enjoy the process, and I am open and receptive to all good, the good that will come from releasing. I definitely feel like you're somebody that has a double mission. You are not only here to uplift yourself, to deal with this root chakra energy is what I'm feeling, but also see how did it trigger you? How did it push you into the right direction so that you could get about your mission? Double mission. To channel and uplift humanity. But the first person to uplift is you, again. I saw something that says harmonizing. I am one with everyone on the planet. Accepting all of yourself. They don't have to accept you. They don't even want to know. Self-love and appreciation. Releasing negativity. You don't want to get that because you just didn't want to let me pick it up. Is there anything else? Yes. Get a meditation card. I definitely feel like somebody has gone through a tough situation and has put them on the pathway to their destiny, to discover, again, what is your soul calling? What are you being called to do? What are you being called to release and cut away from you so that you could do what the Most High God has sent you to do? By looking in the mirror and seeing what triggers you, you can, again, break down that energy, transmute it, and use it to uplift you, to propel you. Transcendental. This type of meditation has a simple technique in which your mantra might be a word, sound, or phrase. It is repeated 10 minutes twice each day while sending... while sitting comfortably with your eyes closed. And that mantra could be, I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. I wanted to put that back on, but I don't feel like we can. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Somebody may need to improve their posture. Wow. And I just broke that. It popped all over the place. See? Something broken. To be replaced with something more flexible, a little bit more elastic, something that can hold the capacity. Your strength. I don't know what was that was about, but I mean, I definitely feel like somebody ended something or a relationship ended and it caused you to look at self, to dig into something, a core root issue of you, and to work through that, to release the negativity and be weary that you are looking for the same energy in another person. Because you may end up repeating the same lesson. Look down into self and determine what is going on with you in my root space and my need for security, and how do I pour that into self first and foremost. You pour into you and develop a sense of security within you, then you will attract another person that is secure. They will be with you, and they will not only be able to listen but connect with you on multiple different levels, and not just something that's, maybe lust based, right? Because that's a root issue too. This is your girl Lottie here at Terry We Tarot Show, where you show enough, never know what you're going to get. Was there anything else to say? No, beloved. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing the message. Just something real quick that we got this download and we had to jump in and give it, to spit it, you know what I mean, for the week that needs to hear it. So, with all of that being said, we love you. Just like we loved, that which called us to be the infinite intelligence breathing, the word resurrected this day, Ashe. Yeah, this was done. Ashe.